Alright, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day as always. Today we're back on some Battlefield 6 and we're going to be playing some Shipment. Yes, Shipment from Call of Duty. Thanks to Battlefield Portal, people were able to recreate Shipment from Call of Duty in Battlefield 6, so that's what we're going to be playing today. Alright, so if you're wondering how to play Shipment in Battlefield 6, what you're going to do is come down here to the Community tab, and then click where it says Search Experiences, and then right here on Experience Code, type in XGTV and enter. It'll pop up OG Team Shipment 24/7. Go ahead and open that up. And you'll see you have the option to browse servers or host your own. I'm going to go ahead and just browse the servers and see if I can't find a lobby to get into. Alright, so it looks like we found a lobby. It is going to say Operation Firestorm Entombed. Don't worry about that. You are loading into Shipment. Alright, then let's go ahead and just pick a class here. Deploy. Oh, yeah, and already pretty chaotic, but as you can tell, even though I'm down here on the ground, this is Shipment. Exact, same layout from, I guess Modern Warfare 2019. Alright, so we don't die immediately this time. And we did. It does seem the spawns might be a little fucked up. Maybe just a little bit. Well, it does look like since we joined this one late, the spawns are kind of fucked up. So, we're going to see if we can find a different server. Alright, we found another server here. This one seems to be going a little bit better than the other one. Actually able to, move around and get out of the spawn a little bit. Not just being spawn trapped. But yeah, as you can see, pretty much just one-to-one recreation of Shipment from Modern Warfare 2019. So yeah, pretty cool to see in this. Wonder how long this will last, if Activision will try to take this down or not. But, shout out to the Battlefield community for, coming up with this and, letting Battlefield players experience Shipment. But yeah, I guess, shout out to DICE for allowing people to create really cool experiences like this. Just as, they fleshed out their Portal mode a lot more in this game, it seems. So that's pretty cool. Oh, alright, it looks like we got these guys in the same kind of trap that I was in the last game. Kind of sucks for them, but I guess kind of nice to be on the opposite end of that experience. It definitely kind of sucked. But yeah, like I said, hopefully the people that made this can kind of come up with a way to, I guess, fix the spawns or make the spawns a little better. Because right now it kind of seems like everyone just either spawns on one side or the other. And once you end up on, I guess, that spawn over there, you're kind of just stuck. And can't do anything else. Kind of just beating up on everybody here. Yeah, so another thing I forgot to mention is that you are actually able to gain XP in this. So yeah, shout out to, DICE for allowing us to have fun and, progress in the game at the same time. Not too many devs usually allow that in their, like, custom experiences. And it's pretty cool to see that here. Yeah, so those guys were able to break out kind of a little bit. They're not as spawn trapped as they were, but it's definitely still pretty one-sided. They're definitely just kind of stuck over there. Not able to really do much. Alright, so it does look like there are a couple different ways to get on top of the map here. That's definitely something that needs to be fixed. Not entirely sure when this is supposed to end. I don't see a time limit or score limit anywhere. So I'll probably just, quit out of this if this goes on for too long. But it is still pretty cool to see this in here. Definitely needs some work. Yeah, definitely a little one-sided on this map here. And the, kind of got to work out the being able to climb up to the top of these boxes here. Alright, yeah, so went ahead and got out of there, decided to hop into some Conquest. Got pretty boring after a while, just kind of, killing everybody as they spawned up. They really couldn't get out of there, that little spawn trap we had them in. I think I ended up like 46 and 12 or 11 or something like that. I'll throw it up on the screen here in a sec. But, yeah, not that that matters anyway in that kind of lobby. But I do still think it's pretty cool, to see that here in Battlefield 6. But yeah, go ahead and leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. What you think about, you know, Shipment being in Battlefield. If you want to see more Call of Duty maps, or if they should, you know, stay where they are, and we don't need anything from Call of Duty over here on Battlefield. But yeah, still pretty cool overall to see it in here. Just definitely needs, you know, some work on the spawns and being able to get places that you're not really supposed to be able to get to on Shipment. Yeah, so I'm sure you can already tell, but we are here on Operation Firestorm. I've actually never played this before. Didn't play, you know, a lot of the older Battlefield games. Didn't really start getting into the franchise until Battlefield 1. But, you know, I can see why, you know, longtime fans really hold this map in high regard. It seems, you know, pretty fun, and a lot of open space, and then, you know, a lot of, once you get to the points, just kind of, you know, tight quarters to fight in, so, you know, pretty cool overall. And, yeah, I think they should keep adding, you know, maps from their older games, as long as, you know, they kind of are able to make them fit within how they have, you know, this one designed. What's this? Valve Purge? Alrighty. Don't know what that fella's plan was. Tried to hit me with the old ragdoll off the building and fuck him in the ass. Fuck. Alright, well, that game went by pretty quick. Those guys got shit on pretty hard. Let's see, how did I do? 24 and 22? Not too bad. Probably wasn't the best idea to be running around with a sub on this map. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for this one. Don't forget to let me know how you feel about Shipment being in Battlefield 6. And, yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.